Did you know that 62% of young boys out there in Nigeria are actually out of school? Now, for a society that clamors for more educated and responsible men, this definitely poses a threat to that being a reality. However, the Boycode Bootcamp that is powered by the Stella initiative is helping to an extent in solving this problem by providing free and quality tech education to these young boys from low or no income communities with the theme taking boys off the streets with tech.
UX is that which informs the UI through data gathered by UX research methods and all that. So one of the things that will make your product a good product, right, is when there's help and documentation, letting people know how to get around the product.
Now, presently, product design is a big deal. Like I was seeing someone who was working at Facebook. Person does product design. What's product design? You go to a website, www.stellainitiative.com. That website was designed. That's product design. Pick up your phone, you open an app, maybe Facebook or Twitter. That's an app. That was designed. You understand? Your Photoshop software, that software itself was designed. The interface you see, the buttons are clicking was designed.
We went through the design thinking process. We found a problem that people usually have with finding hotels. People usually find it difficult to find hotels around them. Some hotels are located in places where they are not in plain sight, where people can see them easily. Some hotels, you don't have enough information about them, like the services they offer. You have to go there first, ask about their services, then reserve ahead of time before you go there. All that is strenuous, and so we decided that we are going to create an app that gives people information about hotels, their services, and tell them how people feel about the hotel, people that have gone to the hotel before, how they feel about it.
Now, this is a week-long empowerment program that is designed to equip these young boys with the technical and creative skills that they need to thrive in the society. My name is Rukayat Sulaimon, and this is Tea or Coffee on the Street. Let's meet the boys. Hello, how are you doing?
I'm fine.
What's your name?
Oluwasegun Ali.
Okay, and what do you do?
I'm a photographer and cinematographer.
All right. So before you joined this program, what technical skills did you have, basically?
I had photo editing skills. I had basic front-end web designing knowledge and basic graphic designing knowledge too.
Now that you're already a part of this initiative, what are those things that you've learned? What experiences would you think stand out for you, basically?
Okay. Being here has been a very good experience for me. Being a graphic designer, like a basic graphic designer before, I have learned new skills. There are some things that I used to do wrong before. Now I know the right way to do them, and it's thanks to the instructors and facilitators.
I've gained quite some wisdom from the speakers that have come, and our teachers that have been taking us over here. They've taught us a lot. Things I couldn't do on a system before. I'm actually more educated in it now.
Cannot really say one because everything has been good. Everything has just been good. Like starting from the first day that we started learning graphics designing to UI UX, that's just been good. That's been very, very good.
For this particular edition, which is the Boycode Bootcamp, why exactly is this relevant?
Basically, many adults are out there and wish they could, they had these resources to become somebody or to become useful to the world, to become change in the society. So the Boycode we planned the Boycode to make sure that we give boys that are underprivileged the opportunity to become a living tool, to become a world-changing tool in tech, in, the world is going tech, global, everything like that. So what change or what can they bring to the tech world? So that is why we have the Boycode.
Imagine someone that hasn't held a laptop, or maybe just seen a laptop, there's always business center. Say, okay, we just go to And then in 2 days, you are creating a flyer. I'm super amazed at the talents that we have in this country, but nobody has been able to harness it. The whole idea of sustainable development in itself is like when you take these people, when you train them, you want to see that they are doing something 2 years, 3 years down the line. So that's just the whole idea behind the boycott.
When I was young, people told me children are the future, the leaders of tomorrow. It's it's high time we started creating the future that we want. So please pay attention to children around you, whether yours or just children generally around you.
What exactly is your criteria for selecting these young boys?
So it's a lot of things, like I said, academic excellence. We were not so big on the English or the tushness or, just have a story. We have some boys that are orphans in the house. We have some people that are exceptionally good. We have some people that are not so good, but they are enthusiastic, right? So we went to different communities to pick them, hear their story, give them a chance. In Nigeria, basically, giving out free things is scary, because we had parents that actually thought we were going to use their children for rituals. They'll just put you in a house just like that, give you laptop, give you food. It's ritual. So we had one even brought his son and kept calling, please, I must speak to my son, I don't believe. He came to see the house and still kept calling. And then I had to ask, sir, should we return your boy back to the house? We had to convince them that your sons are fine. And I think because of the track record, some of them went to our website. Some of us, we've been to their community, so they know us. Some of them, it's first day, they heard their son's voice. Second day, they're like, okay, I'm sure my son is very well. But it was a challenge trying to say, even me, that was collecting the children. I've never really handled, boys before in a space. Over 10 boys or 10 boys in a space. So I was even scared that, hey, and it's an apartment, These boys are coming from the streets, right? So it was a lot of fear from my own end and from the parents' end. But today is the last day, so what can we say to these things?
Considering the fact that you're a facilitator, that means you've had countless, at least quite a number of experience with the boys in terms of interaction and things like that. So what would you say the reception has been like with them, based on your trainings, the responses they've gotten? I was opportune to be in one of the classes, and I saw that there were practical, there were class activities basically that you exposed them to. So what has that been generally for you?
All right, so it's been an amazing experience. First of all, the good part is the fact that these guys came with zero bias for this training. Some of them had no prior knowledge, so it was easy to open them up. So there was no expectations, there was no bias, so it was very easy opening them up, and the reception was pretty awesome, right? I was able to, at least impart them as best as I could, and I can say I'm proud of what we've done so far, right? And the boys have been very amazing. They've caught up very quickly, and it's been a great experience generally.
It has indeed been a lot of fun and excitement at the Boycode Bootcamp powered by the Stella initiative. Just like we heard from the facilitators, some of the organizers, including the boys, this has really been an eye-opening event for each and every one of us, including me. I mean, I've gained a whole lot. I've learned, just like some of the speakers have said, on the importance of actually investing in a human other than yourself. I enjoyed from top to bottom of my stay at the Boycode Bootcamp powered by the Stella initiative. My name is Rukayat Sulaiman, and this is Tea or Coffee on the Streets.